Hello everybody, this is Sir Charles. As you can tell, my voice is totally different. This video is about having courage. You know, I do a lot of motivational speaking, have done a lot of motivational speaking to youth and kids and high school kids and, you know, non-profits, community organizations, but here comes my challenge. And hopefully you can understand this. The reason I'm doing this is because every now and then we're faced with the true opportunity to show that we have the courage to not only talk the talk, but to walk the walk. And the first time that I was diagnosed with cancer, I decided not to respond because it was frightening, but I didn't know how I really should respond. Wasn't sure if that would trigger inside of me or affect my faith.
Then I got hit again, about maybe 4 years later. I went to the doctor one day, and the doctor says, "Well, Mr. Carey, we seem to feel that you have cancer." And I'm thinking, oh, come on. I went through all this just to get cancer? And to make a long story short, after that episode, I didn't believe what the doctor said. I got a second opinion. And Johns Hopkins asked me about a whole bunch of symptoms. Every question they asked me, I was not going through. I felt fine except for fatigue. So I said I didn't want to do anything. I waited. And as I waited, the cancer spread throughout my body. Through my back, my vertebrae, my chest, my hip, my bicep. I mean, it was just, according to them, all over my body. But God saw things a different way, obviously. I asked questions. I got the answers to my questions. What's this thing about this chemo? Okay, how does it work? What's the side effects? They answered my questions, so I said, let's go do this. Took the chemo, never got sick, hair never fell out, and I'm still looking good. Meaning, health-wise, I don't have cancer today, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm always saying that I like to help people and encourage and inspire people and things like that, and hopefully I've done that throughout the sober portion of my life, and I will continue to do that throughout the rest of my life. I'm on my way to George Washington University. I'm on my way to Georgetown University because of some health issues. It seems like I have the symptoms of jaundice, which caused my doctor to take blood tests and urine tests and all that sort of thing, and I needed to be hospitalized from his professional viewpoint. So that's why I'm going to Georgetown. I did go, was in intensive care for a couple of days, and now I'm going back because the assessment was that, one, I have a collapsed vocal cord. Okay, this is the morning of the surgery. I have not had it yet. Still waiting, and hopefully everything goes according to plan, and then they'll find out what my status is. Battery running low, so these are small increments of information building up to the whole process. The day after the surgery, throat is sore. Pretty much I'm okay, but it'll give me some morphine. Definitely soothed me a little bit. Challenging myself with how I feel about this whole process still, because I don't have the results yet, but it's been completed, and we'll stay tuned to the next time the doctors come by.
So when the doctor told me several years after being fortunate enough to get off of drugs that I was diagnosed with cancer, I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding. Just because you go to it doesn't mean you can't get through it. And I'm a living witness, a living testimony, no matter what the situation is, be it substance abuse, even with cancer. That does not mean it has to be a death sentence. You have to look and search within yourself, because there's more to you than you may really even realize.
Yes, I hear.
And if I were not able to experience it, I would not be able to share it. So when I go to many of the schools, nonprofits, community events, all around DC, Maryland, actually around the country from time to time, you know, I have a message that I try to share with these kids that they really don't realize how important it is. The you that lives inside of you, the voice that's inside of your own head, sometimes you have to learn how to listen to that voice, because everything will not always stay the same.
Yes.
In life, everything, and I mean everything, must change. And if it's okay with each and every one of you, I would like to do a song as a tribute for this event, and as a tribute to the fact that everything must change. Is that okay? Okay.
Been in the hospital several days now. Today is Wednesday. I should be getting back the information on whether or not the biopsies were benign or malignant from the chest mass and from the pancreas area. And so I'm waiting pulmonary and I think hematology and the GI to get their findings specifically from those departments. Today is January 5th, 2012, and first time in my life that I've ever been hospitalized for this period of time, for any extensive period of time beyond a day, actually. I came in here on Wednesday, was sent home, came back on Friday. Procedure was postponed, held over in intensive care for observation until Saturday. Was supposed to come back Tuesday, but I came back Monday instead, and I have been in the hospital ever since Monday. So it's just 3 straight consecutive days, 5 to 6 days overall, coming off of my vacation from work. So again, today I faced the magic of the music, and today I faced the music, and you know, I've been eating breakfast and dinner. It's a little stress-free, but a little stressful at the same time. I don't have the liberty of going recording and writing and doing things like that I would like to do. So I'm going to take it as a sign that this is what I need, and I will handle it accordingly. Okay. Back in the hospital. It's Friday the 13th, believe it or not. My first day of chemo at Georgetown University. And, okay, so once again, I had my first treatment yesterday, Friday the 13th. Today is Saturday the 14th, and the doctors came in to see me. They say my body's responding well thus far to both sets of chemo. You know, it's like making food. It's a menu they have. You've got different things you can put in it to get different responses and reactions. And although I don't have the legal terms to tell you, because they are usually 12 and sometimes 14-letter words, my body's responding so far. That's just one dosage. I have another dosage today, so I will see how my body responds after that, and hopefully in a day or so I can go home and come back, talk to Dr. Chesson, and discuss additional treatment, what it consists of, how it will be applied, and go from there. For those of you that have seen this or had any interest in what was going on with me, as you can hear, my basic speaking voice is still good, or better. Before I sounded really like, what's his name, Harry Belafonte. Well, a little bit of that's still there. It depends on how high, what kind of pitch I'm speaking in. For instance, if I were singing, I can sing a little tiny bit now, where I couldn't sing at all before. So hopefully that's a sign of more to come, and I'll continue to keep moving in that direction. And I'm excited at the opportunity of getting my health back in order, so that I can do all the things that I do, and you know, get back to earning my living, and just moving on in a positive way. In addition, my daughter should be here from New York. I look forward to seeing her.